So religion is always created by shy people. So it's just evidence that you're shy. It's that simple. Um, how there's proof of that is you don't ask for help. If they ask you what is God, you always answer with I don't know. Then why aren't you asking for help? There's philosophy, there's science. You're not asking for help. The clear sign that you're shy is you don't ask for help and you don't take advice. Clear clear signs that you're shy. But the more important one is it's just shy people being shy. That's all. That's all religion is. And you see a majority of the world is very shy. Um, it means we're very young. It means humanity is still very young. So there's evidence of everything. It's like, how can we carbon date? How can we tell what our age is, our brain age, and our development? It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Um, but the more important, more fun for me, because I'm a genius. I wanna do more genius stuff and not shy stuff. Um, is governments. They are still stuck on socialism and communism. They still think that's a bad person. It's not a bad person. It's just a concept. You can, like in NASA, if a concept doesn't work, you rework it to make it work. That's all. That is all. It is not the boogeyman. It is not, oh, avoid the devil. That's what they do. Socialism, communism. What? It's not the devil. All you do is rework it to make it work. The people before who developed it, it didn't work, right? Someone became a ruler. It just didn't work. That's all. That's not what the founding fathers mean. What they mean is rework it to make it work. That's what they mean. They don't mean to call it the boogeyman and avoid things. You see, in the Declaration of Independence, it talked about everything. It talked about monarchy, it talked about freedom, it talked about everything. It talked about everything. Everything. It was talking about everything. It was not, do not talk about social. It talked about human freedom. It talked about slavery. It talked about it. It didn't have answers, but it talked about it. Meaning it needs to be reworked. And guess who reworked slavery? Abe Lincoln. He reworked it. Like NASA reworked it and made it work. Got rid of it. So socialism and communism is the same way. So with Bernie Sanders, he wanted and they do this a lot. They call people names like the boogeyman, and then people avoid it, right? So Bernie Sanders wanted because Wall Street wastes a lot of money. This is what my sister told me. I'm like, how would you pay for all college tuitions? My sister said Wall Street wasted a lot of money. A lot of money. You know how in agriculture they burn farms because they build too much of it? Yeah, they waste food. Yeah, they waste money too. Yeah, that's the world we're living in. We have abundance of everything, but we just burn it just because someone told you to do it. It's weird. Um, so if the founding fathers were here, they would talk about communism. They're like, how can we rework that to make it work? Socialism, all that. They would rework it to make it work. they would not avoid it like the boogeyman. That's not what they mean. But when the I forgot what revolution brought that about. The intellectual revolution. Some revolution brought that kind of thinking about. We descended in intellect from where they were. I don't know how you do that, but you actually achieved dissension of intellect. My guess is you don't teach about the Declaration of Independence enough. You don't teach about it. We rarely hear about it. We do our salutes in class, and that's it. That's all we know. We don't know anything about the founding fathers and that revolution that brought that kind of thinking about. We don't know anything about it. We in history class, they kind of go over it like one chapter, and then that's it. It's not enough. So, if the founding fathers were here, they would rework that. Socialism, communism, because they see it work in China and stuff. They're like, wait a second. If it works over there, how can we rework it to make it work for America? So a lot of politicians, they throw the boogeyman name out at people, and then people get real scared of it, and then they just don't even deal with it. It's the same with religion. They're just, yeah. The Renaissance got a peak in intellect, right? It's only a few people that takes on that peak, right? So the Renaissance got a peak, and then the Enlightenment, I think it was the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment Revolution was the Declaration of Independence. They peaked. So it was the Renaissance and then the Enlightenment. And then there's certain peaks that follow that peak, while the rest of the population descended. Remember, you're born not knowing anything. So if you don't know about that trend going up, you're going to descend as a humanity. So 99% of humanity is descending as they come into the earth, while 1% is ascending. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Google, they are ascending because they know the trend. The film industry, arts, they're all ascending, while 99% of humanity is descending because they don't know about that. They don't know about the revolution. They're not taking those revolutions seriously, right? I myself, as a genius, I take it very seriously. When someone peaks like that, that is abnormal. When someone has a peak like that in intelligence, that's abnormal to me. I pay attention. But 99% of humanity, they're not aware of that. They don't know to pay attention to someone's ascension, to someone peaking in intelligence. So that you need to be taught to follow trends. Like, whoa. There's a trend going on. Even a trend of religion. Religion is descension. Be more shy. It's descension. That's a trend as well. So you see 1% is ascending while 99% is descending. There's more people going into religion. They're actually descending as humanity. That's just facts. It's out there. It's statistics. The statistics are out there. It's facts.